Hello, everybody. How we doing? Welcome back to Straight Ass. Because, dude, terrible shit today. And I think Liam froze. Not gonna lie, I think Liam's frozen. So, okay, and I'm using the wrong overlay and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I think Liam's frozen. Let me quick. I know he's having some. Yeah, your screen's stuck on that. Leave and join again. Yeah, guys. Terrible shit. It's honestly kind of embarrassing. I don't know if Hartenstein won or not. I have to quick ask Liam. Let me quick ask. I'm pretty sure. Okay. What's good, Liam?
Sorry about that. The internet problems again. I'm connected to my hotspot now, so the internet can't cut out.
Okay. Did Hartenstein win?
No. He finished on 22 and he shot 2 of 10.
2 of 10 from
Yeah.
Isaiah fucking Hartenstein. Well, guys, very rough day. I've run really well this year with variants and stuff. So I was kind of due for one of these, to be honest. But yeah, I went 0-4, and then added Jonas Valanciunas to have a double, and yeah, we went 1-5 yesterday. Let's quick sum it up. Something not great though. Minus 4.17 units. So now we have a 2% ROI on official plays. So that's awesome.
Made money.
The lotto did not hit. Shocker, dude. Our homer ass parlay didn't fucking hit. But is there anything you want to talk about with the plays yesterday, real quick, or do you want to just put it in the past?
Yeah, good example. So personally, my premium group went 1-5, which is terrible. And my worst bet of the day was V Smisi, and that's the one that won. So it just goes to show in the short term, good bets don't equal wins because I had him projected for 22 minutes. He played 28 minutes. He stayed under. But for instance, that Hardenstein one, everything I nailed everything. Played 32 minutes or something. Had 22 PR, shot 2 of 10. That's for a center to shoot 2 of 10. That's maybe that happens 3% of the time. So I'm fine with that one. I had overs on Jokic and Porter Jr. Jokic, foul trouble first minute. Didn't play again till 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Porter Jr., foul trouble after 4 minutes. Didn't play again until 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. So those two are just write-offs. And then what else would I have? I went on Nick Smith Jr. with you, which I'm actually really happy with that bet. He had a huge usage rate in the first half, played 15 minutes in the first half. Just unfortunately, I think he was 1 of 10 at halftime, or 1 of 9, which is sort of an outlier. You can't do much about that. So he ended up getting shorter minutes, which makes sense because they're not prioritizing Nick Smith Jr. So yeah, bad day, but it's sport. That sort of shit can happen.
Yeah, Nick Smith Jr. Dude, if a player comes out in the first half and shoots 1 for 9 and over 6 for 3, dude, you're just rarely ever gonna win a bet. So, yeah, he couldn't fucking throw a fish in the ocean. Harden, I will say, I don't know, I don't think it was a great bet because Zubac had a monster rebounding game, but I will say that fucking every player in the starting lineup besides him had 6 rebounds. Norman Powell had 8. Derek Jones had 7 and shit. I don't know. So I'm not gonna say it was a great bet, but I don't know. But usually I'd expect Harden to out rebound Norman Powell and shit. And then Keon Ellis was definitely a good bet because he shot 2 for 10 for the field, had 6 points. So and 3 for 8, I think he was. He definitely was 3 for 8. That's not 8. You kind of want like 9 or 10 threes for the 3.5 line, and they definitely weren't just playing drop, which like made sense. Like, why the fuck would you just play drop against Ant? So yeah, I don't know. I think, dude, just like betting on stars over points, I feel like has just been like cooking me all year, or threes or something. Like trying to guess like what coverage a star is gonna get. I don't know. Okay. All right. You ready just to go to the plays?
Well,
Okay. What am I doing? Oh, what is going on? Oh, yeah. Okay. Ozzy, hit us with it. What we go? What are we going
right.
for?
So I've only got one bet early, and it's Isaiah Collier under 18.5 PRA. The reasoning for this is slight risk betting it this early because Utah weird things can happen, but they've taken George off the no, they've taken Clarkson off the injury list. Sexton and George also available. Four-man guard rotation. They won't ever run three of those guys on the court at the same time. Markman's also off the injury report, which is good for usage, but so yeah, Isaiah Collier under 18.5 PRA to win a unit. They never play those three guards on the court at the same time, which sort of lips like which sort of like caps his massive mins. So this just happened against Milwaukee, and he played 28 mins with Clarkson, Sexton, Keontae active. Um, Bit of a weird one though. He played like the whole first quarter, like the rotations were all weird, and that's something that's in the favor of us with like Utah. Rotations are always weird, but pretty much I have him at 28 minutes. He averages, um, let me take a look, 17.08 PRA per 28. I think his range is like 24 to 30 minutes. Under in 7 of 9 games with 24 to 30 minutes. Minnesota, brutal matchup. Ninth fewest points in the paint, which is Collier. He can't shoot at all. Like he gets most of his stuff in the paint. And the fifth fewest assists per game because you know best how Minnesota defend. So yeah, I just think the line's too high. I think it should be like 16.5. Because you also have to include the 18 point, sorry, the PRA per min stuff. A lot of that is when like there's been a lot of situations where he's been like the lead guy or he's been coming off the bench running the second unit. Where here, um, he's playing with Markin and Keontae George, Sexton, uh, Clarkson. Yeah, just I want to fade him in.
So yeah, that makes sense. So what price did you get it at? And the best price right now is at FanDuel.
I got FanDuel plus 100 when I gave it out like an hour ago, but now
Okay.
it's down to minus, what is it, 114? But
Yeah.
I'm still fine with that.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Yeah, guys, Collier. I mean, best FanDuel, best book too, which is nice. Yeah, the hit rates look good. Yeah, Collier. I mean, dude, I've bet on Collier a couple times, dude, and like his like the stats he gets are so cheeky. Like, like I hate to shit on the kid, but like he really doesn't like deserve like the assists he gets. He doesn't really do anything to like self create a bucket for himself. And like he kind of just is like a benefactor of like having the ball in his hands like every possession and playing like 33 minutes. And I don't know. So like if he's going back to like like 24 minutes, uh sharing the court with like Keontae George and like a couple other guys or something, I could see his like numbers like absolutely just like falling off a cliff. I will say Minnesota, my gut's telling me that they're gonna absolutely bullshit here. I don't know. They're coming off like a good win. Vibes are high. I like don't trust them in like these type of spots. So, but no, yeah. In theory, they like there should be they can easily put the clamps down on Utah. You might get some lot of Rob Dillingham minutes though.
That'd be fun. It's fun watching him.
Yeah, that's not great for your Collier bet.
No, it's not. Collier might not be on the court depending how they run the rotation.
Yeah, no,
Like
I'm
for
good.
instance, in the game against, hang on, I'll get it up. But in the game against the Bucks, he played. So they had Clarkson off the bench. Clarkson didn't play a minute till the second quarter, which is weird. Can you hear me fine? Is the
Yeah.
internet all right?
No, no, yeah, it's good. It's good.
No. Because all my shit, whenever I load it, it's acting real slow. And I also lost my voice because I played tennis before and I was like yelling and shit. Um, hang on.
Bro was playing
Yeah, so
tennis.
in the last game against the Bucks, where all four were active, uh, Collier played literally 11 minutes in the first quarter, got a DMP in the second quarter, and then which is just fucking bizarre. But then again, that's like this Utah team, the rotations are so weird. I mean, even last game, I don't think Collier played that many minutes. I bet he's over assists. I don't think he got huge minutes. I could be wrong.
He
First
played
half,
32.
he played 32. Okay,
Felt
so the second
Morey,
half that means
Collins,
he played 20
Clarkson.
minutes. Second half played like 17, 18. Yeah, but yeah, like Utah, your mins aren't guaranteed either, and yeah, tough matchup. I mean, I think the line should like 16 and a half.
Yeah, yeah. I agree. Good fade spot. Yeah, Collier is just like a clear regression candidate if he just doesn't like touch the ball every single possession and play every single minute, which he shouldn't with all these guys healthy. Okay, what's the move next? This is your only play, right?
Yeah, that's the only bet I've got so far.
Okay.
Look through the slate a bit, I guess.
Yeah, let's go game by game. Holy shit, dude. These like wizards. So I added a Valanciunas double-double. I think his points on is at like 15 and a half at some point. I pretty much just did it like for like the 10 rebounds. I'm like, okay, yeah, but 10 points, that should also come with these, you know. He just like didn't get 10 points. They got blown out. So it kind of sucks. The Wizards stink. Like it's actually like atrocious, like how bad they are. Let's see.
Interesting.
They played yesterday, so we're not gonna have a full injury report. I wouldn't be surprised if people got rested. I mean, like
Sure.
maybe you could jump the gun on like a Bub. They like rest Poole or Kuzma. I don't know. These guys been, I'm guessing these
Um,
guys like play, but
well, they haven't submitted their injury report, so no idea. But you'd suspect, I don't know, someone misses
yeah,
out for them.
who knows?
I bet on Kuzma the other day. I'm off betting on the Wizards. I bet on Kuzma the other day. He didn't even try. Like, felt like I actually just wasted money.
Bro, what is Jackson Hayes seems kind of mad low. I totally get it's Jackson Hayes, but there's no AD. They're playing against the Wizards, bro. Like, damn. What's up?
How
You can't grab
how
8
many
fucking
mins do you
rebounds.
have him for?
Uh, he shouldn't get played off the court here, right? Like if they want him, if they want to have him big on the court, you think it's
Hope not.
yeah. I'd probably have him for like 20, 26. What about you? Because like they have I know they have
20.
Coloco, but like what's the point of like you shouldn't have to bench Jackson Hayes here because like oh like this lineup's not working against the Wizards on a back to back.
What were his second half minutes like last game?
He was in foul trouble, I know, but
How
Jackson,
was
yeah,
he? Yeah.
Jackson Hayes, and he also sometimes plays minutes with AD, which doesn't do him any favors. Like for his like rebounding and stuff, like per minute rebounding. So let's see. Jackson Hayes, second half.
12 minutes. He only had one foul in the second half and only played 12 minutes.
Yeah, he had 3 fouls in the first half. They did get blown out, kind of. Like Bronny played what 11 second half minutes. You know, like Bronny was actually in like the rotation last game.
Yeah, wasn't he brought into like guard Maxi or something?
Yeah, he was he was trying. Okay,
It's
let's
good.
just quick.
Good that he's trying.
Yeah, let's go to Lakers on off. Take Davis off and Jay Hayes on.
Interesting that. Am I reading this right? Yeah. Uh, Jackson Hayes actually didn't start the second half.
Who did Finney?
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I could see them not needing to play a center against the Wizards.
Against Sar. Wow, Jackson. Jackson with AD off. Oh, Jared Vanderbilt should be back for this one. He can kind of play some small. He's a good rebounder.
Yeah, so their thing is AD's out, Finney Smith's questionable, LeBron's questionable, Gabe Vincent's questionable, and Rui Hachimura is probable.
Yeah, so basically a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah,
What if like this Lakers team honestly kind of stinks? It's like in Washington. What's do you think? I don't really see LeBron getting 10 assists. Not gonna lie, I get that it's against the Wizards, but like he kind of needs AD on that court. Like, bruh, look at LeBron's PRA. Okay, do you have any other take for this game or no?
really. This is a wait and see for me. I usually just don't like betting on the Wizards in general,
I
or
agree.
even on their games.
Yeah, they're a gross team.
They are.
The Wizards. Okay. Hawks at the Cavaliers. So Garland rested. I bet Mitchell rested. Not gonna lie, this Hawks team stinks.
He could.
I might even try to jump. I'm gonna try to jump the gun. Maybe Mobley rests too. I know he had that calf injury recently. I might just try to jump the gun on Garland. Garland stuff. What's like a rebounds and assists 9.5. A little bit juiced. Actually,
Go
kind of a
for it.
lot of it juiced. Yeah, dude, honestly, I highly doubt Mitchell plays. Like maybe I'm like jumping. They won? Yeah, they won. I don't know. I could be wrong. Did,
Maybe. All I'll say is their rotation's already pretty short.
mm-hmm. I wonder if they're getting anyone back. Levert.
Maybe Sam Merrill. Maybe.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, maybe Sam Merrill. Probably not Okoro or Levert. Definitely not Wade. Garland's probable. So yeah, they've actually got a sort. They've got a sort of short rotation. Mobley, Mitchell, Allen, Garland, Struce, and then Jerome Niang. So that's seven. And then if Merrill doesn't play, it's like 8, 9 is Tyson Porter Jr. So they've actually sort of got a short rotation right now.
yeah. Do you think? Do you think that? What do you think that the odds of like a Mobley or Mitchell missing is decently high?
I would usually say yes, but the fact that the rotation is so short, I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean, these Hawks stink though. Like you don't really have to play
They
them
do, but
against these Hawks.
when you're at the top of the conference, you don't want to drop any games.
Yeah. Um. Okay. So Darius Garland stuff is like really interesting to me. I think that you could get some good value. Of course, that you're kind of playing with fire a little bit, but um, I mean, if Mitchell misses, like these are the 2 games without Mitchell. He dropped a 40 bomb, had like 9 assists, 25 bomb, had 12 assists. Like really good games though, Donnie. Um. Okay, we can go to Trey Young. I was like gonna look initially to fade his assists because the Cavs have just been kind of clamping. But bro, Trey Young had 25 potentials and 9 assists last game. 9.5 is crazy low for Trey, dude. Not gonna lie.
It is low. That is low.
Do you like anything from the Hawk side of things?
Initially, um, I'm gonna look to fade Nance when they release Nance lines. Hopefully, we get like a 6.5, 7.5 rebounds and assist line. I did that last game, and because Capella's out, it sort of means that Nance is just a backup center.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so his minutes are sort of capped. So I'll look towards that if that happens. But right now, no, there isn't actually anything I really like from this game, to be honest. There's just
Yeah.
so much injury stuff because even the Hawks, their injury report's clear, but they're another team that like the day before, like 2 hours before something happens. Like last game, I don't know if you saw, but Capella was ruled out after the game started.
Yeah. They've been doing some fishy shit recently.
Exactly.
Look, I kind of like Ricochet stuff. I mean, the Cavs definitely kind of like funnel spot up looks at sometimes, just because like they take away the pick and roll man, and then like they like, kind of leave the corners open and spot up shit like there. So like I don't really see like Onyeka like getting easy stuff, and like they'll you got if you take away like the pick and roll man, you got to like bring like the help defenders down, and like you kind of leave the corners open. You can kind of see that by this chart here. It's like a lot of mid range stuff, and then
Yeah.
leaving the corners. That's kind of Ricochet's game. I mean, it's actually like he does a lot more of his 3-point shooting from the corners than like above the break. I get that like a lot of people were out in this game, like no Trey, no Jalen, no Dyson. He was like super aggressive. It's encouraging.
What
Like
did he
13
shoot?
and a half PRA. His minutes were terrible. I know he came back from injury and then he sat because it was a back to back. I don't know where he would be at. I would think he's like a little bit higher, like maybe 22, 24-ish. That's kind of where he's
Yeah, I'd
been
probably on
most.
like 24.
Yeah. So what about 20 to 25 minutes this year? Pretty good stuff for Ricochet. And there's just like not a lot of people. Like no Bogey, no Jalen. I don't know. This is definitely like a lean of mine at least. Some Ricochet stuff.
Yeah, I'm definitely with you leaning over on
Yeah.
9.5. It's a pretty low line.
Okay, let's get into some of the questions and then we'll continue to go up. Let's see, morning gents, morning Shoto. How we doing? How we doing? Lotto missed, but got Wemby over 22 and a half, so we cashed that. Sweet. Top of the morning, fellas. Friday Eve. Yes, sir. Friday Eve. What's going on,
Friday.
Joel?
In 5 minutes, it's Friday over here.
It's just, are you gonna delete beers tomorrow?
No, that's Sunday.
Sunday. What do you mean Sunday?
I'm going to
Aiden
the pub
over.
on Sunday.
Aiden 13 and a half points. He could feast against Magic single coverage. I don't think Aiton's like really someone. The Magic like single coverage is more so for like elite. Like I like to like look at like elite guards who like usually never get single coverage. Aiden doesn't really ever get doubled, to be honest. Like Aiden's like a guy like, okay, dominate and take your like contested mid range, and like we can live with that. So I would look for more so like a Simons or something, someone who like actually might get double teamed or trapped in a pick and roll a lot. Kessler over 9.5 for 10 plus points. I don't think it's a great matchup for him. Put back cuts. I mean, Gobert's like good at defending like centers who like can't self create. We'll say pretty good hit rate on the season. I don't think it matters that like he's kind of like a no usage guy regardless. So I think that like even if everyone's in, like it doesn't really matter. You agree there, Liam?
Agreed. I'm pretty skeptical that he plays tomorrow, to be honest.
Okay. Yeah, I'd probably say I don't think it's a good matchup. Like Rudy's like a great drop defender. He doesn't like really allow like easy like bullshit. Like, just like he doesn't like really allow like easy like free buckets that like a lot of like centers who like aren't great defenders do. So like yeah,
He's
Rudy
good at
might get
defending
like
the lob.
yeah. Yeah, like Rudy might get like cooked by like Jokic or some shit or Sengun. But like if you're like a lob threat and you're in the pick and roll, like he's very good at like defending stuff like that and not giving up like easy buckets. So Yeah, if you can't create a shot for yourself, I wouldn't play it over against Rudy personally, unless it was like a absurdly good line. Jalen Green over PR. Houston
So
versus
tired,
Memphis.
it's ridiculous.
I know, dude. I was not feeling that
Actually,
good.
now
Most of them.
I had
Okay,
energy last night when we did this. Today, I'm actually like dead.
dude. I know. I feel like shit too. And like the thing is too, like someone's coming to do our electricity, so like I'm gonna have to shower and then drive to my friend's house to like record like the next one because we're not gonna have like electricity or some shit. So I
Hustle.
don't even know what's going on, but I'm just like not looking forward to doing that. Jalen Green's been a wagon. They are playing Memphis, who plays like ridiculously fast. Um, do you think Memphis will try to take away Jalen Green? I really don't. Let's see. Two super close games. Jalen Green had very good games against Memphis. Super efficient. My goodness. 11 for 11, 13 for 18. Had 42, but that's not your typical Jalen Green box score.
No.
Yeah, and then pretty efficient too again, 11 for 21. But yeah, Memphis just like plays so fast, dude. Like it's actually pretty absurd. So there's just gonna be a ton of possessions. I feel like the play, like bad transition defense as well, foul a lot, pick and roll handler stuff. Do you have a take on Jay Green?
Well, he torched in the last couple games, and we've seen they sometimes bring Edie up to the level against guys. So there's definitely a chance that they do that here, considering he just torched him twice.
Mm-hmm.
So I probably wouldn't bet either side, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit concerning that he like actually like torched them efficiently, and then Houston won both the games because that's when you adjust kind of. Joel said highly doubt Mitchell rest, especially considering the Hawks are up to our 2-0 against us. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot about that. That's true. Man, how are y'all? How are y'all like? How do y'all have like 5 losses on the year and 2 of them are against the Hawks? I guess honestly, the Hawks were kind of clicking at one point in the year, like when Jalen Johnson was like healthy and like Trae Young was getting his like 14 assists per game. They were playing good ball. I kind of I feel for Jalen Johnson. You know, Liam, I got something to say. Just like this is just like pure basketball. So Minnesota, we have a guy named Jalen Clark on our squad. He was like a rookie, I think.
This is
I
random.
huh?
I said this is random.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking, or I don't know why I'm bringing him up like right now. But we have a rookie, or he's a rookie, but he's like he's like a Ben Simmons rookie, where like he had like a torn Achilles last year, so he would have been a
Oh,
rookie
yep,
last
yep.
year, but he didn't play. Um,
Hmm.
dude, look up Jalen Clark on Twitter at some point, like not right now, but like at some point, just like look him up on Twitter or watch like a Wolves game tonight because he's definitely gonna be in the rotation. He was in the rotation last night, just like randomly, bro. If you think like Dort's a good defender, you got to watch like Jalen Clark defend. Like that was obviously like, kind of bullshitty. But Jalen Clark is like genuinely like he has like no offensive game like whatsoever. But his like I'm serious. If you watch like the Wolves Jazz tonight, just watch the number 22 on the Wolves, Jalen Clark. Like watch him defend for a little bit, or like look up Jalen Clark, Devin Booker on Twitter, and just like watch him like absolutely clamp the shit out of like Booker and Beal like over and over again. Like he's like a super fun player. Have you ever heard of Jalen Clark before?
I actually haven't.
No. Yeah. That's
I'll uh, I'll like have a look at a couple highlights during the show. I'll just like peep it.
yeah. Like,
Is he
look up
just like
Jalen
super
Clark.
physical?
He's like super physical. Like he's like a Dort style
Yeah.
defender. Honestly, like he'll get up in your shit. Like he's just like not afraid like whatsoever. So I don't know where the hell I got that from when Joel asked about Mitchell Mitchell not resting or commented. Dyson rebounds and assists. Um, Dyson 37 means
Yeah, you can tell he's fucking good at it. He's like, yeah, he's so good because whenever a guy's on the ball, he picks them up. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and he's physical picking them up, which is, I mean, that's very similar to Dort, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Castle does that as well for the Spurs.
Yeah. The Clark like fell. Clark like tore his Achilles like at the end of the year for college, but he won like the Naismith like defensive player of the year, and then he like fell
What
to like
college did you go
the
to?
huh
What college did he go to?
UCLA. So like that's like
Was
a
he with like Johnny Juzang and Huckers? Was he with that
yeah
one?
he was
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, so he fell, but yeah, he's awesome. Okay, Dyson rebounds and assists. He's had 12 plus in 4 straight games. That's good stuff. I guess I don't think Trey played in. Did Trey play in all these?
Yeah, Trey played in all of them.
Oh, okay. 16 potentials, 10 potentials, 7 potentials. I mean, his RA chances are pretty ridiculous, dude. 23, 19, 17, 30 against Houston. That's some pretty good stuff, honestly. I don't think of Dyson much as like a big RA guy. He'll definitely be guarding one of like Donovan or Garland at all times. So it's like, but he's always like guarding someone good from the perimeter. How does Dyson get assists, dude? Like genuinely, like I don't know. Is How do you think Trey's gonna get defended?
Uh,
Drop.
I think like a mixture, I reckon. I think they'll just mix it. They did it with Hero today. They mixed. They were sometimes in a drop. They were sometimes up at the level. Small pick and rolls. They were blitzing him. It just depends. Like if Trey's calling a Kongwu to into screens, I could see um Allen in a slight drop where they do a lot of small pick and roll though with like Daniels, a couple other guys. So yeah, on those ones I could see them being pretty aggressive against him.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know like on the year they're pretty good against pick and roll handlers. Let's see, oh no, what am I doing? Teams. Let's see pull ups. Okay, last 13 games, screwed. Cavs, yeah, I mean, second highest pull up frequency, but it's like a whole bunch of like middies and shit. I mean, Trae Young doesn't like really shoot pull up twos at all. He shoots like floaters and yeah, pull up threes. Cavs pretty low there. Look at Boston. They completely switched something about their scheme, dude.
They have a little bit more zone recently for Boston. Not a
Yeah.
lot, but they're mixing it in every now and then.
Dylan Brooks over points. DB.
Back
Houston
in
versus
Memphis,
Memphis. Dude, I
I
mean,
like these games because they're both like both teams are really fucking physical.
DB versus Big Mem. DB's shooting a
Sengun's
combined
questionable
2 for
here, which
50.
is very important.
DB has shot 5 for 26 over his last 2 games against Big Mem. Wait, what is Sengun questionable with? An illness?
I'll tell you.
I mean, dude, Liam, it's a good bet. I mean, he's gonna be chucking.
Yeah, I mean, you'd hope so. Left calf contusion.
Oh well.
Or corky, as we'd say here in Australia, call that a corky.
What would happen if he misses Amon center mins? And
Uh,
then Tari Eason should be back.
well, yeah, because Steven Adams is also questionable with
Yeah.
left ankle soreness.
I also just don't really see Adams playing more than like 20 minutes. I don't know why. He looks kind of old out there.
Yeah,
Bilal under PRA. I know JJ was on that. I guess you just don't know. You don't know if like Kuzma or Poole are gonna rest. But if Kuzma and Poole don't rest, I'd say it's a pretty good look. I will say the Lakers' transition defense is pretty bad. That's like his number one play type. But yeah, but you just gotta wait to see for what the injury report is with this move. If you see like Poole and Kuzma are in, then then yeah, it's a good bet. Yo, what's up, gang? What's good, J-Mine? Book and Monk. PA is a cash cow. Dude, I bet. Especially Monk. I feel like Monk just goes over every single game. Like, especially like his like
Yeah,
assists. Yeah,
I
if
mean,
anything.
especially in it, like I watched a bit of the Sacramento game today. He was super aggressive, and Fox looked checked out. So as long as that little situation thing keeps going, targeting Monk might actually be pretty smart.
Yeah.
Is it Monk or Monk?
Monk. Like Monk.
Monk. Monk.
If Conley in under PRA, yeah, I'd be surprised if Mike plays, to be honest. I mean, he plays on back to backs, but like, dude, I don't know. He played. I think he played pretty good minutes yesterday. 30. Yeah, I mean, how many times has Mike played 30 minutes this year? Not much. Yeah, I don't really see. I wouldn't be surprised if Mike played. I think Nas dealt with an illness yesterday. Julius Randle's gonna play. Julius Randle looked really good yesterday, I will say. Dude, he just like cannot shoot threes to save his life anymore. I don't know what happened to him. Like kind of sad.
It's a slump.
He's in a slump, dude. I don't know like who the
Phoenix
hell
are an
is.
awful defense, to be fair.
Yeah, like dude, like look at this shit, Liam. Look at this hit rate for
Jesus.
for
Jesus.
what are the books? The books are seriously offering plus money for him to go under. He's under in 13 out of 14 games.
It's crazy.
This is
Has he
actually this
still
is
been
genuinely
shooting?
just huh?
Has he still been shooting them?
He has, yeah. He got up 3, 6, 2, 0 for 7, 1 for 5, 0 for 2. I mean, dude, when you're in a slump, you're in a slump though. Like shooting is like a tough thing to get. Like, if you're in a slump, it's tough. This price is absurd. Like genuinely, like Randall under 1.5 threes. Like this is a good. I think this is a really good bet. I mean, dog, what are we doing here? Like plus money for this shit. It's not like we're like talking about like, oh, you have to pay minus 150 for the under. You're getting plus 120.
Just gotta hope he doesn't break out of his slump against one of the worst catch and shoot defenses in the league.
Yeah, for sure. Uh, Stuff from here, I guess. Orlando, Portland. Is there anything? Denny Avdia has been so good, dude. He's like really good.
He has.
So to beat the Magic, you just don't want to be a catch and shoot guy. Probably don't want to be over reliant on the 3-point to begin with. Let's see, Simons. Simons had 21 against Orlando. That's pretty good. Decent volume. Jeremy Grant left the game. I think this might be a good overall kind of like sell high on some of the Blazers just because they were going so try hard against Dame. Oh shit, where's Ozzy?
Yeah, the minutes were up, weren't they? For like the main guys.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Let's see. Jalen Suggs played last game. Suggs played 16 minutes.
No. Did he? Did he play last game?
Or I don't
I
think
think he
so.
did.
He played a couple games ago. Played 16 minutes.
Yeah, I had under Cole Anthony in that game, and his minutes were boosted because he had 4 fouls in 10 minutes. It was fuck.
Wendell is still starting, correct?
He did last game.
I have no clue what's going like how to bet on these Magic. Someone said Franz points. Oh yeah, sorry, J-Man. We Isaiah Collier under 18.5 PRA at FanDuel is the only play that we had. So we can sit here and win 4K, expose this late card. Yes, sir. Franz over points. Look, damn, dude, Franz. So he played 40 minutes. You think that they might just say, I mean, I know that game went to double overtime. I wonder if he's going to be on an injury report anymore or on the minute limit anymore.
I don't think he is. If he just played 40 minutes, the game before he played 30, I don't think he is.
Yeah. Well, the game went to double overtime, though. So that's the thing.
So he still played 30, though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like,
And
without
like,
double, yeah.
if guys are truly on like a minute restriction, they like won't play in overtime.
Hmm.
Probably, I would assume. Like if they're truly on a minute restriction. Who's like a spot up guy? Tamani? What's Tamani under threes? No. Grant. I don't know if Grant's gonna play or not.
Yeah, he's questionable, and if an educated guess with how um Portland run things is if someone gets injured, they're out for a couple games.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So, mate, do you have any leans for this game or no?
Don't actually. There's nothing in this game that caught me eye.
Good. I'm like looking at this like board like a jackass. I don't hate like some dominating. I don't hate some 8 and under stuff, dude. I mean, they still have Klingon healthy. They have Robert Williams healthy. Like I said, they were going try hard last game. I think the Magic just second fewest rebounds allowed. I don't know. I don't know about what's like the matchup for Aiden. Pick and roll man stuff. 10th fewest. What do you feel about Aiden stuff?
I actually don't hate the matchup because if they're in drop, that's good for his little pull up thing. Yeah, the number 14.5 is a little bit high. I don't know. The thing with Aiden is like he sometimes tries, he sometimes doesn't, and if he tries, probably a low line to be honest.
Dominating. J-Man. We looked at Conley. The thing is, J-Man, I don't think I think there's a really good chance he doesn't play. I mean, he played 30 minutes last game. But if he does play, I think you can maybe get like a little edge going. Like, let's see what are his lines at. I will say it is a really good matchup for him because Utah will go zone sometimes, just like allow a ton of like easy assists and catch and shoot stuff. But 17.5 PRA. I mean, dude, he played 30 minutes last night. It's a back to back. I would probably expect he's getting capped around like 26 or something. So yeah, I don't know. Good chance he doesn't play all that stuff, but
Should we get into the lotto?
Yeah, let's do the lotto.
Do the lotto, and then I'm gonna hop off because I'm so tired. It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
I'm that tired where I sometimes yawn and then my eyes like water and like start to cry. I'm at that stage.
I'm tired too, dude. I gotta start getting some sleep.
Share screen. Do you have that?
Mm-hmm.
Beauty. Any injury news you reckon we could get ahead of?
Let's go to Garland, dude. They rested Garland against the Heat. This is like rest Spida, rest Mobley, rest one of them.
You reckon Mitchell rests? Something's telling me Mitchell won't rest.
Yeah. I kind of like Joel. I think Joel, just the fact that Joel's a Cavs fan, and he said that. What about Mobley resting? Because Mobley had that calf issue recently.
That's a chance. Yeah, that's a chance. Could be like a Jarrett Allen. They're also the Hawks are also a bit of a Swiss cheese defense.
Yeah.
What about like hoping? Oh, the odds aren't that good. Fuck. I thought Allen for 15 would be higher than plus 110.
What about Ricochet 2 threes?
Exactly. Is
It's
that his line?
plus 190.
Plus 180 for 2 threes. I like it.
I actually do like that because Cleveland will give up stuff in the corners.
That's a good price. What's 1-3 for a straight? If you really do straight.
No, his straight is 1.5.
Let's do that one.
Mm-hmm.
Lakers Wizards. Ew. Minnesota, you know your Timberwolves better than anyone. Can we bet on Jalen Clark steals?
Oh, dude, I wish I would actually be nuking. No, this game's gonna be close, dude. Like this game is like for sure gonna be close.
Okay.
I think Alexander Walker might make sense. He shot the ball really well. I don't. So here's the thing, bro. If not, Naz Reid is probably in a great spot. Actually, if Naz Reid plays, that's the one thing that's like a little bit dicey. Is like I don't know if Naz is gonna play, but I don't really like Ant here. I don't really see like the massive upside for him. Maybe assists, but I don't like trusting Ant to like
If
be dropping
Conley
down.
misses, do you reckon Nor will start?
If Conley misses, yeah.
I mean, in
But
this sort of game, what about like Nor 5 assists or something? He's not really
let's see.
he's not really an on-ball guy these days, though, is he?
What's like his PRA at? 15 and a half. I don't know. It's more so like him scoring the rock, I think. I mean, he just had 23 points last game. He also does kind of like torch the Suns for some reason. But let's see. Without Mike Conley, yeah.
But without Mike Conley, well, he plays good minutes without Mike Conley. But he
Yeah.
also, there's no DiVincenzo who like a competitor for his minutes, and they
Yeah.
haven't had a game together. I actually like it.
Like now what though?
Like 15 points.
You know? Hey, and it's a revenge game.
What's the revenge for?
Remember he was a part of that Mike Conley D'Lo trade. That's how he got to Minnesota. He was on the Jazz with Mike Conley. And then we got 3 seconds for Mike Conley and for D'Lo. That shit was actually such a fleece,
Do you remember
bro.
that? Do you
Oh
remember
my
that?
gosh.
What's he for 15? Like plus, fuck, it's big odds.
What's that? 15 plus.
Well,
This shit,
we're projecting Conley misses, and if that's the case, Alexander Walker could play.
he'd be
Let's
like 30
go.
plus. He would easily be 30 plus, dude. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, well, he'd have to be.
He's only played 30 plus three
Oh
times.
well, 30 plus. He has. He scored over 15 once in 9 games.
Has he only scored over 15 once, like one game all year? Oh no. I'm tripping. I'm sleeping on my boy Nah. Great player, by the way.
More
Yeah, he's a great player.
defense picked up, which it wasn't a thing for him in the past.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he's an awesome defender. Um. Okay. Yeah, I do like Nas stuff. I think that like his minutes are gonna be really good. What's Randall? Is Walker Kessler gonna play? You lean to that he doesn't.
Well, they took a bunch of guys off the injury list and they kept him on as questionable, which
Mm,
read into
yeah.
that as you will. I mentioned this about the Jazz the other night. They're usually pretty easy to read with the early injury stuff because if they've had guys on and then they get taken off, then those guys will play. And then if they have guys on and guys taken off, but people stay on, those guys usually don't play.
Yeah, dude. If Nas plays, he's gonna drop a 20 burger. I think this is like a
So Nas
perfect
rate
play for
20.
Nas. Like transition stuff and like catch and shoot, just like off ball like actions and stuff.
Nas
And,
rate 20, lock it in.
but like I don't want to have a lotto with like no with like someone who's questionable, you know, or
Uh true. He'll play.
you think?
Yeah, let's just do it. I think he'll play.
Okay, okay. Ricochet over 1.5 threes. What's the thought process behind that?
Um they I think it's just really good odds for him to hit 2 threes, to be honest.
No, and
Plus
yeah, it is.
190.
But the Cavs also do like let's see, Cavs definitely give up corner threes. Yeah, Cavs are giving up like fourth most corner threes last 15 games. Let's see. And then that's where Ricochet is. Because they take away the pick and roll, man. And like, yeah, the fourth one. Is this on the year? I think it is. No, it's not.
Went 2 or 4 against the Cavs in just 20 minutes earlier this season.
Yeah. You should have like a pretty green light with like everyone who's like missing and shit.
For sure. Sort of weird the way they've actually brought him along, I reckon. I think he probably should be playing more.
Yeah. Okay, what the fuck is going on in NBA? Month 10. What the hell are we talking about? Let's see. Corner threes overall on the year. Yeah, they'd be giving them up. What is this, like 7th most? Yeah.
Sorry for a second. No.
That's a good price too. I mean, there's so many people out for Ricochet, bro. You can't hit 2. Come on, gang.
How weird is it that Salon didn't play today?
Yeah, that's ridiculous, dude.
If I was a Hornets fan, I'd be really concerned if he can't get a game today. But they had Isaiah Wong, Daquan Jeffries, KJ Simpson all playing 20 minutes, and they couldn't give 20 minutes to their 6th pick of the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, that actually is concerning. Did y'all go over Ja today? No, we can go over Ja today for sure. Oh, against Houston, that's a good spot, I think. Definitely a good
It is a
buy
good
low.
spot. He deactivated socials. Saw that.
Oh, okay, Ja, I see you. Coming different.
I don't love anything. I don't think his odds would be great for a lotto because
He just doesn't play enough
I don't
minutes,
think Ja
bro.
has massive upside these days because of the way they run their offense.
Ja's like low usage, bro. Like low key.
Yeah, I don't think he's not as aggressive as in past seasons, and I haven't looked at the numbers, but something tells me his pick and rolls are down.
It is, bro. Dude, it's like, bro, dude, he's like the third option when he's on the court next to like Jaren and Ja. Like, I'm not even kidding. Or Jaren and Bane. That's what I've been noticing at least. Yeah, look at, bro, you can't argue. This is like some good stuff though. Look at his numbers against Houston. 11 for 24, 29 points.
It is, but he's plus 115 for 25.
Oh, I think we're just talking about Andrew or Ja for like normal.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's a good spot for him to score for sure.
Yeah.
I'd lean over 22 and a half.
Yeah, I like that too.
I actually saw
I feel like
interview with Kayla Jenkins saying they redid their offense this season and they actually took aspects from other sports and brought it into their offense. And a lot of it is they try to get 2 feet in the paint every touch they get. Every touch they get where someone's penetrating, it's 2 feet in the paint, and that starts the possession. And the idea is the person who gets 2 feet in the paint isn't actually the person who scores. And for Jar, who's so good at getting in the paint, him and the gravity he creates, it's actually not good for him scoring because then, kick out, pass around, it's a three, it's a league where, you have to hit threes,
yeah.
they shoot. So that has definitely hurt him from a scoring perspective.
Yeah, also Jenkins is just like cucking it up with the minutes like every game. Yeah, so Andrew says he was 20 and a half last night. Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, it's just like, dude, these like books are so sharp now, bro. Like, if you don't bet overnights, it's actually like hard to get like good lines. I feel like, especially on stars, because stars just move so fast. Yeah, books are really sharpening up though. It's like if like a couple like big accounts like are like sending out overnight lines to like on like soft lines, and they're gonna correct very fast, and that's like kind of how it's supposed to work. So good for the sports books, but yeah, I don't know. Lines are just like super sharp nowadays, dude. Like we only have one play. I don't even know. Like there's really nothing on the top of my head that I really like. But anyways, I can quick type in like the lotto. Lotto.
Andrew Jeffries said, as a Hornets fan, he was a horrific pick. Dot 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 dot.
What's it? Researcher?
Risascher. What I'd say about that, Andrew, is when you drafted him, the idea, well, not the idea, but it was known that he was a project guy, uh, which means he's not the finished product. And he definitely isn't the finished product. He's flashed some good defensive stuff, and he's got good size. Um, I feel like as a rebuilding team though, like you drafted him high, you have to give him reps. Doesn't matter if he's
Yeah.
good or bad.
No, 100%. Uh, Real quick, Liam, it was Naz Reid 20 plus points, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
this
Yeah,
logo's
no.
winning.
That's absurd. That's so absurd, dude. You can't be playing like these. Like you're playing Taj Gibson over him. Like what the hell are we doing?
They're playing Taj Gibson, Josh Okogie, Isaiah Wong,
Yeah,
um, Daquan Jeffries. There's someone else, KJ Simpson. Like it's just ridiculous.
yeah. No, it's sad. And he was playing like good minutes earlier, but like, dude, he was such a tough watch. Like he just so like uncoordinated, like so stiff. All he would really do is like you like shoot threes and stuff, and it's like the threes didn't look comfortable. So I don't know.
I
Andrew,
think
are
I've
you
said this
from?
before, but Hornets are the only team since well, it changed this season, I think. Actually, no. Pistons were good with Blake Griffin, but Hornets are the only team since I've been into basketball, since I was, I don't know, like 14. So that's 8 years ago, that I haven't seen Charlotte be good once. They're the
Yeah,
only team. I'm pretty sure each other team in the league at one point has been good. Like Pistons were good when Blake Griffin played there. Washington were good early with like John Wall, Beal. I think Hornets are the only ones who've been like shit the whole time.
yeah. No, they really have been. Andrew, yeah, Nick Smith, yeah, absolute stinker from him. Uh, hey, Andrew, we're in North Carolina. Like, what area do you live around? Like, obviously, you don't got to say like your exact like town or some shit. If like,
Tell us your address.
but yeah, yeah. What's your address in SSN? Oh, Raleigh. Oh shit, Andrew, I'm actually that's sweet because I'm looking for a job in Raleigh, and you know I'm in the application process of one in Raleigh, so I might be moving out there
Is
soon.
Raleigh a city or
Yeah, it's like a big city.
like tall buildings and shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. What's the life like in Raleigh, Andrew? Is that shit smooth? Or what? Hit me up if you need any recs on places to live. Yeah, I actually will, dude. Andrew, you should DM me. You should DM me on Twitter at Tyvan Klinger and just like, yeah, actually, I do have some questions for you. If you, yeah, at Tyvan Klinger on Twitter, you should hit me up in the DMs. Okay, I think that's about to be
Wait,
it, guys. What's up?
I'll say about North Carolina. Obviously, I'm from Australia. I haven't been there, but when I was going to college in the States and I was picking what colleges to go to, the guy who helped me um get a school, his suggestion out of every state was to live there.
North Carolina.
I forgot why. And they also had a school which was good for scholarships for internationals, but I didn't choose there because I ch- I chose Buffalo because it's in New York, and I thought that being in New York meant you're in like New York, but I wasn't in New York really. I was
Yeah.
in like the fucking woods.
Do you think you're gonna be like walking down like Times Square to cut to the class and shit?
I had no idea. I didn't do any like I knew it wasn't near New York, but I didn't realize the extent of like the fact that it was in Whoop Whoop.
Yeah,
Andrew said what school was it? I forgot the name of the school, but it was in Charlotte actually. Oh well, not in the city, but like on the outskirts.
yeah, yeah.
It was a community college.
I mean, Raleigh's also great. Like 3 hours from mountains, 3 hours from beach. Yeah, yeah. No, North Carolina's like sweet, dude. Like literally, like so many people like from. I know a fair bit of people who have like moved to either North or South Carolina from Minnesota and stuff. So like yeah, people did. When I was like thinking when I'm thinking about places to live, I'm thinking about like like I want like Eastern time zone so I can like do this, and it's like just get content out earlier and stuff. Eastern time zone's good for that, and then what else? I want like warm weather because it's like cold weather sucks ass. I have like a dog, and when it's like freezing out, it's like you don't even want to walk them in the winter. And then yeah, so there's a couple of things that just went into that. But yeah, North Carolina positive reviews from everyone. So sweet. Okay, Liam, you ready to hit the hay? You tired?
I'm tired, but I'm actually not as tired as I was before.
Yeah,
I'm not crying now. I think I've like gone past the
dude, I know.
barrier.
Yeah, I know this is like a basketball podcast. I'm kind of tired, or a basketball live stream. I'm kind of tired of talking about basketball right now. Like, I just don't really like want to talk about basketball.
It's probably
Like,
a side effect of us going a combined 1
yeah,
and 10 last night
yeah,
on
so,
bets.
yeah. Like actually, like I just like fuck. I just want to have like one or two plays out. It's like because like I have to have plays out. It's like fuck.
Yeah. Who y'all got in the Super Bowl? I'm not an NFL guy, but um, I've heard Mahomes is pretty good, so I'll say him.
Yeah, Chiefs never lose. Like they just don't. I gotta go with the Chiefs. Jalen Hurts versus Mahomes. I gotta go with Patty. Okay, let's wrap it up. Collier under 18.5 PRA minus 114 at FanDuel, I believe, or plus 100 FanDuel, one of the two. Yeah, basically, Jazz are at full strength now. I think this is pretty sharp. He's been hooping, but we're selling high. Uh, yeah, it's like there's going to be all the guards are healthy. Collier's just not going to have like the same usage. Minnesota's just a solid defense overall, and minutes should be down. So I think this is a good look. Going Shea over 2+ 3-pointers made, guys. He should just have like a green light without like Bogey and Jalen Johnson, and they just lack a ton of talent. Cavs do leak a ton of corner threes. That's where Shea is. He's like kind of a corner camper, a ton of spot ups. Yeah, this is just like a good price for this. And then Naz Reid, 20+ points. Jazz like a ton of really bad catch and shoot defense, really bad against catch and shoot threes. Yes, he was sick with illness last night, but the Jazz are a terrible transition defense, just terrible defense in general. This Minnesota team like really lacks scoring right now, and if Naz Reid plays, he's obviously questionable with an illness, but I think that 20 points is very, very reasonable for Naz if we go to Minnesota versus Utah. Click on Naz. I mean, he's had 20 points. He's always kind of been hovering around here, so yeah. Love Naz. Kind of just trusting my wolf gut, but yeah. What was the
When you
price on this?
said
Like,
Pebble Beach stuff today, is that golf? I think it
yeah,
is.
I believe.
Hang on tight. I want to show you something.
Okay.
My girlfriend is an artist. She made me this golf ball. How cool is that?
Oh, dude, that's sick. That's
How
actually
sick is
sick.
that? It's awesome.
What did she
She's
paint
so
it?
good. Yeah, she painted it with like markers or something.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Like those
Retro
colors are like
Spurs golf ball.
those like
It's
colors
amazing.
look like the exact same for
Yeah, it's crazy.
like
So cool.
super accurate and stuff.
I'm not going to use it though because I'll lose it. So I'm just going to have it there and show like, oh boys, look how cool this is.
Yeah, dude, hell no. You can't be using that as like an actual like
You
golf ball
can't
on the
use it.
course. That shit is fire. Yeah, no, you gotta like put that and just like put it by the bed or something.
Yeah, for sure. Golf's so fun.
Yeah, but have you been playing?
Yeah, I've been playing. Um, played tennis today actually, and I'm really sore because I haven't played tennis in 4 years. And I think because I'm like using muscles I don't usually use,
Yeah,
it fucks me. So I literally got home and I couldn't fucking walk. But yeah, tennis and golf, I don't know, they're both fun.
yeah, no, for sure. Have you ever played pickleball?
It's not big over here yet,
No.
but I've seen it's getting big over there in the States.
Yeah, I thought
That's what Andrew
pickleball was.
starts is pickleball popular.
Yeah, no, I thought pickleball was the dumbest shit ever, and I actually played it, and I was like, dude, this is actually like really fun.
Is it pretty much just like tennis and table tennis, the middle version?
Yeah, yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, for sure. But dude, pickleball is like fun. It's like a fun because you can. It's like a sport that you can like compete in, like, and you can like mix genders and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't have to be like just like men versus men, like women versus women. Like it's like a very good like inclusive sport, I'd say. Sport, but
Yeah, hasn't blown up yet.
yeah, no, it's super
Um,
popular amongst all, especially the old folks in the U.S.
you guys have squash?
Squash, I have no clue.
That's like we have a game called squash. That's I think it's not pickleball, but it's similar to pickleball. It's pretty weird. It's like playing tennis against the wall, and you like the wall returns the ball, and you play against another person.
Pinpoint rally. That does sound fun. Hold up, let me click a pinpoint rally. Oh, indoor pickleball court. That would actually be sweet. Yeah, that's like because I'm gonna have to meet new people if I do end up moving to Raleigh. It's like yeah, I'm gonna have to meet new people, so that'd be like a good place to socialize with people.
Local communities sport is a great way to meet new people.
Yeah, 100%. Golf simulators. Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta work on my swing though. Okay, well, I'm gonna end this stream. I gotta do a little bit of prepping. I gotta decide if I'm gonna stay here or go to my friend's house and all that stuff. So, because we're gonna have Wi-Fi down in a little bit, which is gonna be great. But all right, Liam, appreciate you being on. Appreciate everyone tuning in. I know that the show was probably a little bit underwhelming. One play, one lotto. Like I said, the slate's kind of gross. A lot of back-to-back stuff. But yeah, hopefully I'll have a couple plays added for hour two if you guys want to tune in there with JJ. So make sure you guys tune in back. Liam, anything you want to say before you head out?
Cheers, everyone jumping on. Hope everyone wins their bets tomorrow, and hope everyone has a good day or good night, depending on where you are in the world.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Sounds good. All right. Peace out, guys.